700,000. That is the number of children out of school in the Amhara and Tigray regions due to the impact of conflict. The statement, which was made during a signing ceremony between Japan Embassy in Ethiopia and UNICEF to rehabilitate damaged schools in the two regions, reaching over 12,000 students in a grant worth $8.1 million. The signing parties, back from their trip to Tigray region, remarked over 6,600 schools in the two regions of Amhara and Tigray have been totally or partially damaged. Along with the rehabilitation effort for the schools, water, sanitation and hygiene services will be built with disability-friendly access. According to a statement by Japan's ambassador to Ethiopia, Ms. Ito Takako, the WASH services in schools will be critical in improving the students' quality of life, health and well-being. The ambassador went on to add about Japan's commitment to investing in people, in particular children.
Japanese Prime Minister Kishida emphasized investment in people as a key element in Japan's ODA policies in Africa, including Ethiopia. This project will also contribute to the investment in people, especially children, who will be future assets for this country, by offering a better environment for learning and developing their skills.
Dr. Abubakar Campo, UNICEF representative to Ethiopia, in his remarks emphasized education as a fundamental right, sharing personal stories from children in Tigray that have been affected by the conflict.
As Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Japan, has mentioned, we just came back from Tigray and observed some of the consequences of the conflict. But I also visited earlier in March Tigray again. And please allow me to narrate here the story of young Kidus, who is 5 years old and who never before stepped foot into a classroom. His elder siblings have also missed out on education for the last 3 years due to COVID, but also due to the conflict. And now Kidus is back in school, and I met him in the school. And he told me he wants to follow into the footsteps of his elder brothers, going to the school, and he wants to become a pilot, naturally for Ethiopian Airlines.
The rehabilitation, which will be carried out with the support of Japan's International Cooperation Agency, will utilize local and sustainable solutions by integrating construction technologies. JICA resident representative to Ethiopia, Morihara Katsuki, remarked the past experience of his agency's work and the need for early response in rehabilitation to show the impact of peace.
And one of the most important lessons we learned from all these experiences is that it is extremely important, especially in the early stage of the recovery phase, to show the concrete signs of tangible improvement of the livelihood of the people who have suffered from the conflict, so that we can show to all the stakeholders the early dividend of peace. And I strongly believe that the reconstruction and the rehabilitation of schools and water and sanitation facilities, under this grant aid will definitely serve as an early dividend of peace. So we'll try our very best to make that happen in the current Ethiopian context and to deliver the dividend of peace to the beneficiaries, particularly to those belonging to the most vulnerable segments of the society, including children, girls, and women.